There's a girl, she's a star. She's got style. Steffi Star, you see her face around the town. She's popular. Steffi Star.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Weinstein.
And you might not hear it, but I am Meredith Keach.
Wow.
Wow.
And
You
we
sound sexy.
are so honored to be in the presence of one of our all-time favorite attorneys, Todd Gornstein.
Wow.
Do-do-do-do-do.
That's crazy.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
So I thought I was pale, but now I'm not.
No,
This is
now,
fantastic.
see? Now you're a
This is
beautiful
This is
crimson.
This is fabulous.
And Todd loves a Dunk's iced tea.
Yes, he
just wanna
does.
say. And
Yep.
a glazed stick.
And a glazed stick.
A glazed
That
stick.
has been
I'm
our
not
thing.
going to tell you what I just thought you said.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
let's just let it roll.
Maybe just keep it going.
And
Yeah.
what about you also like a lot of ice?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Extra ice is.
Do you have an ice, one of those
Ice
counter ice
I
machines?
do. I do.
Pellets?
I have the pellet. Yeah.
Oh, no
the
way.
GE.
What do you mean
know,
pellets? The smaller cubes?
I call it Sonic
Chewable.
ice or
Yeah,
the
Sonic
chewable,
ice.
The little
It's like the
round
best ice ever.
pellets.
Oh, can I get one of those?
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
I don't have any room on my counter.
No, you could. It would fit.
I would
You just
probably,
kinda-
all my teeth would probably chip because I would eat that all
But the
time.
deal with it is it's actually soft. So
Yeah,
it's
right.
Not, it's not bad.
Yeah.
How tall is the machine? Because I have my kitchen so old that my cabinets are not at regulation height off the counter. So you can't really fit much under there that's tall because
Do you have it at work or home?
I have it at home.
Oh. Is it
I'll
big?
send you a picture.
Send me a
Is it
picture
big?
of it.
Is it big?
I mean, it's
Enough.
It's a square thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
interesting.
Mm.
Yeah. The
But
ice
you would
is
love it.
so
It's
good.
fantastic.
Yeah, because I buy ice.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I used to, but not anymore.
Right. Interesting. All right. Well, all right. So
Yeah.
Meredith, let's talk about your hoarse voice.
Yeah. This is an adverse vaccine reaction.
Yeah. Now, Meredith, you're really not a vaccine person. You're not adverse to getting vaccines,
Yeah.
but you never really get vaccines because you're older now.
Well,
So what do
I'm
you?
not anti-vax. Like my kids are all vaxxed. I used to get the flu vaccine. I get the whooping cough. Like when I was pregnant, they make you, and then
A whooping cough
And
vaccine.
then I was
I
like-
never even knew that.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
pertussis.
What?
That was a new thing when I was pregnant. Yeah, they were like, you got to get it or your kids are gonna die.
Oh,
Basically. And you're like, okay, I don't want my kids to die.
right.
But then I just got to the point where I was like, I don't want to get the flu vaccine anymore. I can survive the flu. I've had it, and it's not fun for sure.
Nobody likes
Nobody
the flu.
likes the flu.
And then
no.
everything got weird during the COVID era, and like everybody was trying to make you get something. And my personality is like, well, if you're trying to make me, I'm not doing it.
Mm,
So I didn't want to
That's
do
how
it.
Meredith is.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You say,
And
"Hey, Mary, I want to do this," and she goes, "No."
I always say no first.
Right,
Always.
no,
No.
right, exactly.
I don't.
Meredith, do you want your own
No.
office? And
No.
no.
Not necessary.
Then a couple days later, she'll, I was thinking about what you said.
I need a door. I need a door. Because
She's
I
just
don't
like
want
my
anybody.
father. Everything was no.
I used to go up to her house.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I come in?
No.
No.
Yeah.
And
But she
then,
would just look
okay.
straight. I'm like, I'm knocking.
I agree.
Right.
You know, she just wouldn't look at you.
Yeah.
That means you're not coming in.
Yeah.
Well, I went to see my favorite doctor in the whole planet, Dr. Klein, on Monday
Oh.
for, I don't know, a checkup or something. And he was like, well, you should get the vaccines. You should get shingles. He's like, I just hospitalized someone with shingles. And he knows what he's doing too, because he had it all over his face. He knows that's going to be, I'm not going to
You're horrified.
I don't want
Right.
Face.
He's like, and then down his back,
Oh.
blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh. But I was like, nah, I don't want that one. I'm
Right.
good. And then he goes, well, the pneumonia one is a good one. And I was
That's a
like,
good one.
I'm like,
Let me see what else is in the bag.
Let me turn
I don't think-
Oh, the pneumonia one.
yeah. In my head, I'm like, how am I going to get out of this one? Because he's still mad at me because I didn't get the COVID vaccine. I feel
Right.
like I'm not even supposed to publicly, but I don't care.
Right, right.
Anyway, so
Cat's out of the bag.
cat's
Right,
out of the bag.
that's it.
So
It's
I was
public.
like,
Did you get
well,
I did.
so I'm like, well, and then he's like, well, you have an asthma and that this is good for you. And in my head, I'm like, I don't have asthma.
Today.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay.
But apparently after you have the pneumonia vaccine, You basically get it. So in a moment, he
Oh.
sprinkled some like dust on me, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll take that one." It's kind of like, you know, when it's midnight and you've been partying, and someone goes, "Want a shot of tequila?"
Oh,
Because it'll be more fun. And you're like, "Yes, I do," because it will be more fun. And the next day you go, "Why did you do that?"
yeah.
And because in that moment you think life is going to be more fun and that I would be better. And then within hours,
Meredith comes to
I
the
said,
office.
Within
She goes,
hours.
flu-like symptoms.
she's like,
No.
I'm achy.
she goes, I feel that I post-nasal drip or something. She's like,
That fast.
within hours.
I'm like, what's going on, Meredith?
Why did
like-
I do that?
Oh,
Our other friend, Sam, goes, "I don't think I can be friends with you anymore." Like, what just happened to you? I'm like, moment of weakness.
So then
Yeah.
Meredith's on the phone yesterday at the office and she's telling her friend, she's like, and I got the pneumonia shot because, I get pneumonia all the time.
right.
So I poke my head out of the office and I yelled, I go, Meredith, I go, when's the last time you had pneumonia? She goes, like 10 years ago.
True story.
So it's a good thing you got that pneumonia vaccination. Now, did
The
you
shingles might have been a better shot.
no
Yeah, I
kidding.
think
Did you
you're
even
right.
know there was a pneumonia vaccination?
I
Is this
did-
something new?
It's fairly new.
It's a new
Oh,
vaccination.
good.
Good, thank you
Smart.
for trying it out,
Yeah,
Meredith.
yeah. So we appreciate you. You know what I mean? Let me know how that works out.
When you have a third eye
yeah.
over here, we'll say, oh,
Yeah.
the pneumonia vaccination.
Damn it. Could be a big payout. I mean, if I,
It could. be
Right,
something.
it could.
I get maimed for life, we might have a case.
Yeah,
Right.
You absolutely might. There may be COVID cases.
I don't know who makes it, but maybe we could go after them.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah. I was
Lost
just thinking-
wages. Like,
Yeah.
what else?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Do you handle that type of law?
I mean, I would.
Yeah.
I'd be just like the,
Yeah.
the plaintiff's attorney in the NAR
Yeah.
lawsuit.
Right?
Yeah, sure, we do that.
Exactly. You can jump on the class
we have
action
never
lawsuit.
done that in 100 years, but we'd like to try.
Right. Hey, why
So
not?
absolutely.
There was somebody, and I can't even tell the story because I don't remember any of the details, so forget it.
What?
But nothing that my friend's son did something or tried something, and then he got one of those class action lawsuits, letters in the mail, and he's like, hey, and he ended up signing it, and sure shit, he ended up getting a check.
I've gotten checks. How much did he get a check for?
$25,000.
Whoa, I
For-
get
it
like
was a
$4.
medical
And
thing?
he's a young kid. I completely forget what it was for. I would have to ask my friend Allie.
Yeah, my girlfriend collects on those all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Todd, how can we
Awesome.
get in on
I
this?
don't
Because
know.
it's like Verizon got sued for something.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
she'll be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
sign up for this. You have Verizon. And I do.
Yeah.
And I get a check for like $4.62.
Well, that doesn't compare to $25,000.
Right.
Is there's
Doesn't.
a good class action? Is there a good class action we can jump on right now? And if you find one, will you call Meredith and I?
Great
Yes,
point.
I will.
How do we
Yeah.
search for those?
I have no idea.
I guess we just
You
Google.
just got to Google, yeah.
It's like sweepstakes. There's got to be some resource.
Publisher's
you can-
Clearinghouse.
Yeah.
It's just like,
I
There was a
miss
time when
Publishers
I would
Yeah.
I would look for sweepstakes and fill them out and
Yeah.
like put a stamp on it and send it in. The
Oh
mail.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Never
did that
won.
too.
I didn't
Did
want
you
to
do that?
yeah, I mean, a long time ago, but Ed McMahon never showed up.
No,
I think they're a scam,
you think?
probably. But I did buy a lottery ticket
Don't
last
burst my
night.
bubble.
I haven't checked my number though.
Mm.
900 million.
Was that for
Oh.
the Powerball?
Mega Millions.
Oh, okay.
I have a theory.
Somebody in Massachusetts when got all the numbers, not the final one, got $1,000.
Oh.
Could be you.
Maybe it's me.
$1,000.
I'll take it.
Imagine getting all of them except one, you get a grand.
That's in your life.
And
I
then
would
you
be
get the last
so
one
mad.
and it's
You get
300
it.
million or whatever. Come
Yeah.
on. That's crazy.
I have
Wow.
a theory that
Mhm.
now that they're getting so big, that there are like small countries who are winning. That it's a big scam.
Mm.
I still buy the ticket, but I don't think they're going to let Meredith Keach in Massachusetts win if there's $900 million at stake.
No, somebody always wins, Meredith.
Right. There's
Yeah,
someone
but I
who-
don't think it's who it really is.
You think it's fake people?
I do.
Oh.
Think of the mafia. Think of like foreign countries. Think of our U.S. government. This is a good conspiracy theory to get on, and it's totally plausible.
Okay.
All right,
I can
fine.
jump on that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so
Organized
many,
crime. I mean,
Yeah.
I love it.
Really, we're all going to trust that Todd Gornstein in the middle of Nebraska, because the little balls go up, that he happened to win.
Mm.
Mm.
It's got to have fraud involved.
Hmm.
Mm.
There's lots of fraud out there.
Interesting.
I covered a fair amount. Do you? In your work? You must.
Mm.
Yeah.
Fraud?
Oh, yeah.
Tons of fraud.
Like old fraud. You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, you're like,
Oh,
Connecting the dots.
that's how that was done.
Wait a
Oh.
minute.
That's an interesting way that was
Yes,
done.
Right.
exactly.
Not even right, but okay.
Right.
Yeah, I came across
We see that all
another
the
one
time.
just recently.
Mm.
Mhm.
Shady shit.
Yeah, there has been.
Mhm.
And you're
Yeah.
like,
I think there's a lot of fraud in elder care.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, between insurance and billing.
Just even so, for all of you who are wondering about my father, we finally sprung him out of rehab. Now, the frustrating part was that he got the okay to leave on Friday from rehab. So he was 2 weeks in the hospital, 2 weeks in rehab. And let me just backtrack by saying, never got a phone call while he was in the hospital. All I did was call people. Nobody called me back. Never knew how he was. Never knew how he was doing.
Wow.
I'm in Massachusetts. He's in Florida. He gets moved to rehab. They say they're having a big meeting. They'll follow up with us. I said to my sister, they're never going to follow up with us. No phone calls basically for a month. Just calling everywhere, blindsided. Anyway, so long story short, he gets the okay to leave on Friday, but nobody at rehab works over the weekend
Oh, that's sad.
to check him,
Yeah, you
to
can't-
check him
They're,
out.
they're
So
probably billing. I
yeah,
would
so
imagine.
he had
Yeah, it's a
right.
billing
So there was
issue.
so there was 3 extra nights that rehab got paid for
Oh, of course.
because nobody
but nobody
works
was working.
on the
Yeah.
weekend
We're
to,
gonna
to
still
check
bill.
him out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Nobody's
fantastic.
here.
And
Yeah.
the amount of that billing is enough to pay someone's mortgage payment.
Yes.
So that's
Right,
awesome.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And
for
now
a year,
Yeah, yeah.
and now, so my father has Medicaid and he has Blue Cross Blue Shield.
both are getting billed.
Both are getting-
Somebody made a mistake in processing somewhere in the hospital and they put Blue Cross as his main
Oh.
and Medicare.
Mm.
So now every bill from the past month is screwed up.
Oh.
Awesome.
Every single bill. And so now my sister is back at Command Central at her kitchen table. This is all she does.
Going through
Is
the
she
bill.
is full-time employee of my father,
Wow.
taking care of his health care.
And
So
those-
now she has to deal with all that. And she had to go to Staples today and go through 150 pages and take out the cardiac part. And she has to fax that over because you can't email things because of HIPAA.
So would they have to fax them?
Yeah.
Who faxes?
Hospitals,
They do still.
you have to fax. They will not accept an email.
Right.
But HIPAA, okay, but anybody can pick something up off the fax machine.
Yeah, we used to have that in
But
our
you can't
offices all the
email it.
time.
Oh yeah, I
Someone would
still
stand
do.
by the end like,
Right.
Yeah, what's that? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Right. I
oh,
mean,
this is yours.
yeah,
Yeah.
And I'm like, who's
not
off?
mine.
Right. I'm like, whose PNS is this? Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, this is
This is mine, but
Right.
that's interesting.
Right.
It's not mine though.
Whose illegal offer is this?
Yeah.
I never saw this on MLS. I'm going to report this to MLS.
Yeah.
That happened in our office.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So anywho,
Interesting.
so what's new with you, Todd Gornstein?
No.
Attorney Todd. Now, legend has it that Todd and I are cousins.
Yeah.
Right.
I like that legend.
Yeah.
So, yeah, years ago, my mother said, by the way, you're cousins with the Gornsteins. And I said, I am. She said, yes, here's my photo album, because she was married to Paul Quint, who was my biological father, who died when I was 2. Anyway, apparently, because I've seen the pictures in my own eyes,
Mhm.
Todd's father was best man in my mother's wedding to Paul Quint.
Wow.
And mother said that he's first cousins with Paul Quint.
Right.
Therefore, Todd is my second
His
cousin.
cousin.
I love it. That's amazing.
Right. So we're cousins.
That's cool.
So, but I never knew Todd. He lived in Sharon.
Right.
I lived in Sharon, but then you moved to
Well, I
Florida,
was
right?
younger anyway.
Yeah. How old are you? You're supposed to say, how much do you weigh?
How old do you think I am?
Well, I can probably
Like
figure it
you
out.
know.
48. Like 48.
No.
Aren't you in your 50s?
Yes.
You're probably like 52.
4.
Ah.
54. But you, so my sister, you would have.
No, she was a year older than me.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay,
think
okay.
she graduated high school 84. I
Yes.
graduated 85.
Okay, yeah, she was an 84.
Yes. So anyway, so Todd, did you go to private school?
Not here, but in Florida I did.
So your whole family packed up.
So,
So
yeah.
wait, you had this huge house in Sharon.
Yeah, I mean.
Wasn't it like 7 bedrooms?
Well, Cousin Todd was heir to a massive fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. So
Yeah,
yeah, it was on Westridge Drive.
yeah. Which
at the
was
bottom of Partridge Hill.
Westridge Drive in Sharon was the street.
Well, I
That was
mean,
it.
everybody lived there. I
Right.
mean, you know, the bell guards.
Yep.
You know,
Didn't Missy Bellegarde's father invent
the hearing aid.
the hearing aid?
Right.
He's
So
from Sharon.
So he's the neighbor.
Right.
Wow.
Then across the street there was some other guy, and
Yep.
then right up the street was Paul Fireman
Oh, wow.
Reebok.
Yeah. Now
He was 4 houses up. I'm
Right.
like, hey, Paul, how you doing?
Yeah.
Wow.
My sister babysat for his brother's kids.
Yeah, didn't even have Reebok yet. Was just a guy on the street.
Just a regular guy.
And he was a manufacturer, he liked sneakers. And he went to Britain. I don't know if you know the story.
No.
It's quick, though. So he just traveled. He went away on business to Britain.
Okay.
And he was there and he saw a girl wearing Reebok sneakers.
Oh.
Little white little sneakers. And he's like, oh, those are nice looking little shoes. And he approached her and then she said, oh, I got them from over there. And he went to that, wherever that was. I don't know if it was a manufacturer. I don't know what it was. And he said, I like your sneaker thing you're doing. He goes, oh, yeah, I just make a few. And he's like, well, I like them. That's why the Britain flag and everything. He's like, I'll just buy those. Can I buy your little outfit?
Shut up.
And he bought the outfit, Reebok. He just
No
bought
way.
it from the guy. And then that's where Reebok came from. Imagine. So he started all that. And so me and his sons were friends and we were just playing, outside in Westridge Drive. But there was no Reebok yet. And then it just went crazy from there.
Wait a minute. So Reebok from Sharon, hearing aids
The hearing aid guy. I forget the name. I
from
wish-
Sharon.
And then right down the street, Bobby Brown, the singer.
Bobby
lived
Brown.
on the corner of.
No, sir.
Yes.
I did not know.
Right on the
Bobby
curve.
Brown.
Yes.
Right on the curve
Yep.
toward Mallard Drive.
Yep.
Bobby Brown grew up in
I
I
Sharon?
mean, there's a lot
Wait,
more.
let's not forget Stacy's Pita Chips.
Yeah, pita chips. Yeah.
I thought you lived in Canton.
No, they grew up in Sharon. I worked at Crescent Ridge with Stacy.
And then across
Stacy's Pita Chips.
on Partridge, just the house there. I mean, just a restaurant, but the big restaurant, Linda May's.
Oh yeah, the
Beinecke's,
Beinecke's.
Beinecke.
The Beinecke's, Linda May,
Yeah, Linda May's. Yeah.
and
3 locations. Come on,
Mammoth Mart.
That was.
This is, isn't this incredible?
Mammoth
Yeah.
Mart's crazy.
Really is,
That
because we're
story's-
talking like
We're talking a small
insane money.
town
Yeah, I
in
know.
Sharon.
Like,
right.
in the 70s. Like,
Yeah.
how do you have
right.
Yeah.
that? Like,
Right.
Zillions of dollars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you ever go to Mammoth Mart?
No.
Why?
Maybe I did. and
I
don't
wonder
remember.
why.
I went to
Like,
Mammoth
everybody
Mart.
went.
Where was it?
Did you get popcorn? They were all over. Those 200 stores.
Yeah,
at the
so I
end of
probably did. I just don't
You
remember.
must have.
I mean, Brockton, Cobb's Corner.
Yeah.
What does it
Manley
compare
Street.
to now?
I
Was it
mean,
like Building 19 before
Oh,
Building
was it-
19?
No.
No, it was like a department
It was like
store.
a mini Walmart. It
Yes,
was not
that's
a
what it was.
superstore. It
Right.
was like Walmart.
Yeah.
And fun fact about that, real quick, since we're on that. So Walt, the guy, what's his Sam, whatever his name is,
Walton.
Walmart. He contacted. I found some paperwork in my father's stuff,
Oh.
and he came to Manley Street, Brockton, and wanted to take a tour of Mammoth Mart's
Oh.
corporate headquarters on Manley Street and find out what you guys are doing over there.
No way.
Ooh.
Before Walmart was Walmart. So the joke at Thanksgiving was always like, hey, Papa, like, what were you thinking?
Right.
Like, why couldn't you do
right.
what he did?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, what was
Yeah.
the problem? And it was always a joke. And they were just like, I don't know. We just couldn't figure out. I'm like, you couldn't figure out how to get a pencil
Yeah.
from New England
Yeah.
to California.
Right.
The distribution was your problem because
Oh,
they
right.
figured out trucking. And I don't know how he didn't.
I just had an epiphany.
It's
Oh,
like,
what
it's
is
so,
it?
It's so like.
Well, if Todd's grandfather
Yeah.
started Mammoth Mart, what is
Yeah.
your grandfather to me? Can we
I
figure
don't know.
that out?
Well, my grandfather started it with my uncle, Aunt Max Kaufman. So we got to give him props. Max
Okay,
Kaufman
but-
is passed, but
Again, I'm related to
Well,
you.
what's
Right.
the lineage
So-
come from? Where does
I
it
don't
come
know. We
from?
don't have a
Because
tree.
I thought
We
it was
should do
Paul
a tree.
Quinn, not you.
Should we do a tree?
Probably.
Well, it's my father's cousin.
right.
So if my
it's
father's
going-
cousin's,
So it's somewhere on the right.
so it's my
you know?
cousin's grandfather. Now I can say
Yeah.
my cousin's grandfather and uncle
Yeah.
started Mammoth
Co-founded
Mart.
Mammoth.
Oh,
Co-founded
your
Mammoth
cousin's
Mart.
grandfather.
Todd and I are second
Not
cousins.
father.
Second, huh?
Your dad founded Mammoth Mart?
His
No,
grandfather.
His father, my
His
grandfather.
father. Okay. I think that makes you guys third cousins, doesn't it, or no?
I don't know.
No, Todd's father was my father's first cousin. So we're second cousins.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's good ASMR. Do that on the
It's-
microphone.
it's so, do what?
Yeah, do that.
Oh, so then your kids are
Our kids are second cousins, right? No,
What?
third cousin.
Third.
Our kids are
So the
third
kids are
cousins.
third.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Now I
stuff.
feel
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
You know, it just all happened in the 70s, so you know, it wasn't recent, but you know.
But still, that's so cool.
But it is kind of weird how everything went. You know, it's just You know,
Right.
Mammoth Mart, they were basically pioneers. You know, they started my grandfather Henry and Max Kaufman, which is still the Kaufmans in Brockton that do all the building, and you see it. Max.
How do you spell Kaufman?
Coffman?
Oh, okay.
They're all over. They build like
Yeah.
the CVS's.
I'm
and
sorry,
everything.
can you just orient? What year was Mammoth Mart started? In the 50s?
No, not 50, like 60s.
Okay.
And went through 70s
Okay.
and then sold through a bankruptcy. But back then, bankruptcy was just how you sold businesses.
Right. Well, it
wasn't
still
really-
happens today.
Yeah. So in 79, I think it was, or 78, something like that, they sold out to Kings.
I was going to ask
Okay.
when you were saying.
So I was just trying to
I
try
said,
to
Oh.
tell you how it went.
Sounds like Kings.
So it went to Kings.
Yep.
And then after Kings, Zayres
Mm.
bought Kings.
Right. Got it.
And then after Zayres, Ames
Got it.
took over
Yeah.
some of the Zayres.
Yep.
And then Ames went out.
When I was
So
little,
that's how it all.
Should
My-
we restart something?
Well, I've been thinking about it. It would be kind of cool, but I could never compete with, a Mammoth Mart or Target or anything.
Maybe we can start something new.
But it would be kind of cool
Yeah.
to do
Some type
something
of a new
boutique.
franchise.
Yeah.
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 Well, we've talked about this before, but the start of grocery stores, like just to go to a store to get your groceries, was actually not that long ago.
Mm.
So the fact that he then saw an opportunity for large scale sales of things
Yeah.
was pretty impressive.
I mean, pioneering.
Yeah.
It really was. I mean, they were almost the first. At that point, there hadn't been anything. And just a tidbit about that. So what they had started is in Framingham, Max and Henry started a Army-Navy store.
Oh.
So they were doing Army-Navy stuff out
Yeah.
in Framingham on Route 9 or whatever
Yeah.
it was. And that, it was called Mammoth Mills.
Oh, interesting.
And that's what it was.
I wonder why the mammoth, because it's big.
Elephant. It's the elephant. The mammoth. Yeah, big. Yeah, big.
Yeah.
And then,
Mart, like,
Marty the elephant
everything
was the,
together, right?
Right.
So not just doing groceries, those
Right.
type of supplies, but then putting everything together. And certainly there wasn't an online presence, so you had to
No.
go somewhere to go get all your
Yeah.
stuff.
So that was what Mammoth Mills was mostly that Army Navy style stuff, and then it went from that just to opening a store called Mammoth Mart, and then that was the big, I sell paint, this,
Right.
that.
Right.
my
You went
grandfather-
everywhere to Mammoth for Mammoth. Whatever you
anything,
needed.
a battery, anything,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
just like Walmart.
Right.
Yeah.
And they just couldn't figure it out.
Oh,
amazing.
man.
Couldn't figure it out.
Well, when you go on Shark Tank, that's what you're trying to help you figure out.
Right.
Right? Is distribution.
yeah, right. And
how you
that's
get
what
it
it was
out.
all about. Then, unfortunately, Shark Tank wasn't available then.
Scale.
Damn it.
Damn it. But Walton came and toured, so he saw something and figured it out.
That
Yeah.
bastard.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Yeah. And I think there are some archived newspapers from like the Brockton Enterprise that have been bought from the photographer that worked at the Brockton Enterprise and now sold to Stonehill.
Oh,
And Stonehill
cool.
has them all.
No way.
And they're all pictures. They're there. They're over there. But
Should we go to the Stonehill Library?
We still haven't gone for our tour. I don't even know if he's going to let me. Bob Martin.
Wait, we have a tour of Brockton City Hall.
Yeah.
Oh.
Meredith won a tour.
I bid it.
Do you
I
want to
bid
come,
on it.
Todd?
I would like to go to the tax collector's
Yeah.
office and tell them that I need MLCs quicker. But yeah, that'd be fun.
So,
Right.
Todd, how'd you become an attorney? Like, what was the genesis for that?
Wow. So short story is I grew up here. I was born until 1978, moved to Florida with my mom who was separated from my father. Grew up in Fort Lauderdale. And growing up there is a little different than here. It's city, it's fast paced. And I joined an explorers program for the Broward County Sheriff's Office. So it's one of these things when you're 16 up until you're 18, you do cadet style things, like as a police officer.
Oh,
but
no
no
way.
gun,
Yeah.
And you learn to be that way. And then you go to the academy, even during high school. So it's early there.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do that. I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do. And my mom was really associated with them too. So I was like, this is cool. And then there was an event that I won't get into now that happened with some of the cadets at an event that we were sort of watching over. It was a Boy Scout Jamboree. And a bad event, an accident happened. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this.
Right.
So I decided against it and moved right back up here after high school and didn't know what I wanted to do. And I'm like, not doing that. And law was in the sort of running.
Right.
So I went to law school. Just went right into
Wait,
law
did you
school.
move here by yourself after high school?
Yes, because my sister went to Los Angeles. So we went different ways.
Where did you live?
Here?
Yeah.
So with my dad.
Oh.
Because my dad
okay.
was still up here.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. And then went to law school and it's all just, that's it. from
Where'd you
there.
go to undergrad?
I went to University of Vermont for a year before I
Right.
found out that you can't get anything done there because it's just drinking and
Yeah.
woods.
Yeah.
So like this is not going to work. And then I transferred down to Curry. Believe
No
it or not,
way.
I went to Curry College. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I didn't need anything big. You know, I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to drive in and drive out. You
yeah.
know.
You want to go to school and get a
Well,
party.
my my grandmother Lella, my grandmother died before I was born. So my grandfather married Lella, who was my grandmother,
Mhm.
and Grandma Lella had 2 kids, Judy and Jimmy. And Judy went to Curry College. She graduated Curry.
No way.
Yeah. And she was also, after she graduated Curry, she was a Walpole High gym teacher.
Nice.
Well, a couple of years later, she ended up filling out an application or whatever. Next thing I knew, she had moved down to Florida, and she was the one that built all the fancy spas for Hollywood people in Florida.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Ooh.
she was a graduate of Curry College,
did
and she
really
was a
well.
gym teacher.
There are so many.
She did so well. She was written up everywhere. She was the one, even Donald Trump called her to build a spa at Mar-a-Lago.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And they sat down, they had meeting after meeting after meeting, and he was nickeling and diming, nickeling and diming, nickeling and diming.
Wow.
And then he said no. And then he hired illegals to build the spa.
Oh,
yeah.
Great.
jeez.
So there's that. But she
Yeah.
also built the spa at Dollyland. So if you like ever
That's
looked up
awesome.
it, like, yeah. And then she built a spa for Paul Newman's wife,
Wow.
Joanne Woodward.
I need somebody to build a spot.
But
for
can
me.
you imagine? This was my, this is my aunt
Right.
who went to Curry College,
Right.
and then she was a Walpole High gym teacher.
That's
Amazing.
it.
You just never know
You don't.
where life is going to bring you.
No.
And that's why you can't get stuck.
True.
And you always have to keep an open mind
Right.
Mm.
for things that
My
could
late-
happen.
Well, that's why I got
Keep
the
pushing.
vaccine.
Yeah. Well, you keep pushing. So there you go.
I was
You're
Trying
pushing.
new things.
Keeping
Meredith
an
Keach.
open
Trying new things.
Trying
right.
new things.
Right.
Let's try this vaccination.
Meredith Keach.
Yeah.
I try new things.
What vaccination will you try next,
Yeah,
Meredith?
yeah.
Maybe
Will not.
maybe you'll
Watch
get the
me
COVID
first.
booster.
Well,
If
not.
I wonder if the COVID booster
No, don't
works
do
if
that.
you didn't get the COVID shot.
Supposedly not, but don't do that. I had side effects from that.
Wait,
Yeah.
were
that,
you?
that were not standard.
How many COVID shots did you get?
I got
Adverse
2,
reaction.
first and second.
Were you scared you were going to die from COVID?
No, I had, because of my job, I was told that. So we were on. Remember when we first started, and you got the shots were coming out in December, and they're like, okay, so there's levels to who
Yeah.
can get it.
Yeah.
Right.
So I didn't know what level I was on. I'm like, hey, we got to do closings. We
Yeah.
got to go to court. So we weren't in that first sector.
Remember they tried saying we weren't essential employees?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And we had like people who were going to be homeless. And
Right.
we're like, please.
Oh yeah, and then
So-
somebody on Facebook, which I won't mention his name, was like,
Yeah.
"I can't believe you're still doing closings.
Yeah.
That's just." I'm like,
Really?
I am an essential worker.
Yeah.
I had
My
the most amazing
clients-
setup.
It was unbelievable. We
Outside,
were
it was like
so
drive-through.
busy. It was drive-through closings.
I don't think I went home. I just stayed
Right.
at the
Put
table.
the
I just-
documents in like at the bank,
Yeah.
like in the tube, and it
Yep.
goes to people's
It was
amazing,
unbelievable.
an amazing
Spritz a
time.
little
I
sanitizer on
Yeah.
it.
redesigned the whole front of the building. It was great.
Yeah.
If I had just moved it to Dunkin' Donuts, I just did it right at the drive-thru.
Right?
It was crazy.
No kidding.
But we did great. But yeah, it was crazy time. I mean, I don't know.
So you got
Yeah.
the shot, and then you said,
So I got it.
Jesus, I better get the second one
Well,
before I die.
I got the shot because they were like, "Well, you can't go to court either." And I mean,
Are you
I'm not-
vax shaming him?
No,
A little bit.
no.
You can. I mean,
No.
I wish I had never done it though. 'Cause
Really?
I had no court appearances during that
Oh.
time. And,
Yeah.
it wasn't required to do closings.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
Um,
matter.
you know.
It's fine.
My husband got it right out of the gate because he's a veteran, and they were like, military people
Gotta
can
get
go
it.
get it, or you can.
Oh, you can.
And same thing, Todd, because I was like, what are you doing? Why are you getting this? He's like, well, because they said, veteran, I want to go. Blah, 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 blah.
There we
And I
go.
was like, but you don't see anybody except us, and we're all locked down.
He works from home.
So who are you vaccinating
Right.
yourself from?
Right. It's like the people that you see driving with a mask on alone
Yes,
right now. Like,
yes.
what are you
Well,
doing?
right.
What are you
And
doing?
why?
Well, I
I don't
have
know what you're doing.
right. Well, my there was a law student who seriously asked me, since you didn't get the shot,
Oh.
am I gonna get? And you get COVID, you're gonna give it, and I'm gonna get it even worse.
Yeah.
Oh,
There was a lot of that.
Yeah.
really?
But there was also a lot of people making up protocols that were supposed to save the race,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That was
100%.
schools were wicked at that. Real estate agents were wicked at that.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this yesterday. And you guys were making fun of me for my adverse reaction to the vaccine that I took.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you have vocal nodules.
Yeah,
you and
exactly.
Alexa.
It was not exciting.
It was such a weird time.
So did you ever get a booster? Or you just got the first two?
No,
or was the second one a booster?
No, the first and second was just the first. It was like it was part of a 2-part. So I got the first and second, but after the second,
Wait, what were the two companies? Because everyone's like, which one did you get?
Pfizer and
Moderna.
Moderna.
Oh, yeah.
I got Pfizer. Silence. But anyway, I got it. But
was that the bad one?
I don't know. But I had
I don't
crazy.
know.
I had crazy effects, and I still have them to today.
Shut.
People can believe it. They cannot believe it.
A lot of people did.
I believe it.
I'm in that lower 1%, like
Look,
0.08.
I just got a vaccine on Monday. I'm day 3.
Right.
So vaccines are not zero risk, zero side effects. They're not. You can't say that they're zero.
Right.
There are side effects,
Yep.
and there are risks with them.
There
Period.
is. That's
But
it.
you weigh it out, right?
But
You
there's
say,
side
like,
effects to everything. There's side effects to Tylenol
Right.
and Motrin.
Well,
Yep.
There's side effects to hormone cream.
Yep.
Yeah.
It doesn't, whatever you take, there's a side effect.
But you just have to weigh it out and say, like,
You
this
just
is-
have to say all is well.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Or
So
not.
so what are your
Well, I
adverse-
wish I never did it. So the
Well,
side-
I know that, but what do you have for
right.
symptoms?
So the symptoms are dizziness,
Still?
just out of the blue,
Oh,
blurry vision,
shut
out
up.
of the blue,
Mm.
and potentially fainting. So when I first got the second, for the first 3 months, I was so dizzy that I fainted 3 times, unexpectedly. Luckily, each time, this is a lot of medical info, but whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares? HIPAA. Wait,
This
where's the HIPAA?
This is a great
Where's the
podcast so
HIPAA for?
far.
Where's the HIPAA?
Yeah.
for?
Never mind.
Sorry.
Keep
Okay,
going.
But anyway, so I did. I fainted 3 times in locations where I actually felt it a little bit and had my hands down and didn't hit my head or anything else. So I was lucky. Went to the doctor each time, and he's like, "Did you hit your head?" They were very concerned, but I didn't.
Did they
I
say,
had enough to
have
catch
you
myself.
had the COVID shot?
So we discussed it, and after my 3rd or 4th visit, because I did the emergency room and everything for it, and they're like, "Oh, you have vertigo." I'm like, "What? Like I've never had vertigo before." Oh, well, that's what it is. I'm like, but it isn't. I'd never had it.
Right.
So the hospital didn't figure it out, but my doctor did, and he said, "Listen, I've been researching it. We're not trying to find people that have the adverse reactions. However, after it's been 4 months now that you've been complaining, we feel like you're in that 0.08% that do. And it's not just a week after, it's the continuing effect of it. And I got reported to the VAERS system.
Oh, yeah.
That national, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm in there as one of
Interesting.
those guys
Yeah.
that, whatever. It's
Yeah.
crazy. And
It's
so,
crazy.
yes, still dizzy sometimes.
Oh, that sucks.
And every time, personally, like I'll tell you, like, oh, I'm not feeling good right
Yeah.
now. I don't know. I can't go, whatever.
Right.
It's just because.
Now I know.
Now you know why.
But you know what's so interesting?
What?
3 years ago, we could not have had this conversation.
Right.
It
You
was
would have
such a
been
polarizing topic.
Handcuffs,
Yes.
handcuffed and shackled and
Yeah.
brought to
It
prison.
was like
Right.
a legend to people.
right. People would be
Like,
screaming in your face.
yes.
And people still do. There's
Right.
people that are of
Yeah.
the opinion, like,
Right.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That didn't.
Right.
That's not
Yeah.
what's
We
going
still-
on.
Yeah.
It's
right.
something else, Mr.
It's
Todd.
something
I'm like,
Exactly.
No,
Right.
it's not.
Right.
It's not.
Right.
No, right. No, we couldn't talk about
Like
it.
I was fine.
Right. And still today we can kind of talk about it.
It's got, like
Yeah.
talking about Karen Reed. And the height of the
Right.
traffic.
Karen Reed is in a hush circles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was so funny because I went out for dinner Monday night and we went to Patriots Place for my friend Jody's birthday. So I would go into this restaurant at 28 and I didn't even know where it was. So anyway, I'm walking through Patriots Place and I stopped. It was a cut through some hotel and I said, hi. And I said, do you know where 28 is? And we just started talking. And then I don't even know how the case came up. She goes,
It was her?
no, it was
Oh.
the bartender, but I don't know.
pardon me.
And
Okay,
so,
yeah.
well, I don't tell stories, right? So we go out and we're talking and
Fact check.
and she just brought up the whole Karen Reed thing. She's like, are you pro or con?
Oh my God.
Yeah, we had to whisper about it. I'm too
Yeah.
scared to even say in the podcast what I am.
Wow.
Why? People are still like really
Yes.
partial.
People
There is a lot
are-
of people with really strong opinions.
Yeah, you can't.
Almost like the
it's-
political thing that's
Yeah,
going on right now.
yep.
It's hard to say. What do you?
Yeah, you
Oh
can't
my
say.
God.
want to
Gina,
say.
Gina tried cornered me because I love Russell Brand.
And
I don't know if you guys
everyone-
do.
Of course, Gina. did.
Wait, so
Yeah.
Gina is Tony, my domestic partner's
Yeah.
sister.
She was one of the. Actually, she called in. We did a one live show, and she called in.
She called in to talk
Anyway,
about.
she's one of the
Oh,
colleagues.
Oh yeah, we're like, Adam, can we do a live show? He's like, sure. And he's like, you have a caller. We're like, we do. She goes, yeah. So I moved into something, and there's all kinds of rats and roaches. And Meredith and I are like, Gina.
Gina.
And we're like, hang up on her,
Oh
Adam.
my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I saved her life, so I know who she is.
Oh.
Remember that prank we did at the office?
Yes.
With Todd
Yes.
doing chest compressions on Gina?
Yes.
Excuse me. And
Yeah.
then I
My
posted
God.
on Facebook,
That was the
and
greatest
Roy
thing.
was at a managers meeting with all the top Coldwell Banker managers, and it was just a perfect scenario because
It
the
couldn't have been
fire,
better.
a big fire truck pulled up out front because they were just looking at our fire alarms. At the same time, Todd's in the office doing his thing, closings, whatever. Gina, we're always fooling around.
Yeah.
So we go, let's do this to Roy. So
Right.
Gina lays on the couch.
Right in the window.
Right
with
in the
with
window.
the fire truck.
The fire truck's behind her,
Yeah.
and Todd going, and she's like,
yeah.
and he's like,
Like, you're gonna be okay.
Yeah,
It's
you're
okay.
gonna be okay. You're gonna live. You're gonna be okay. Just breathe.
We gotta redo it again.
So of
Let's do
course,
it again.
I immediately post on Facebook, and obviously the managers meeting was so boring
Yeah.
that one of the managers was scrolling on Facebook, and he's like, "Roy,
You have a problem.
you have a big problem at your office. It's on Facebook." He's like, "Urgh."
Yeah.
He goes on Facebook. He's like, "Shenanigans."
Yeah.
So great.
It was
Gotcha,
good.
Roy.
We got a lot of people commented.
That was so
That
great.
was a good one.
One of
You
our
couldn't-
best.
One of our best. You couldn't set that
God,
up.
did we love pranking Roy?
Yeah, I miss pranking.
Right? It was so much fun.
And the
Yeah.
salts, like
Oh yeah,
Salty.
the salty thing.
Yeah.
And then Gina hung beads. Gina
I
hung
don't know that
beads.
That was a line for the.
She had like
Roy
a
wasn't happy.
back office in the front, and she got hanging beads.
Oh,
So
God.
Roy comes out of his office, and she opens up the beads. It's like a fortune. She's like, "Can I help you?" He's like, "Down. Take those down now."
Oh
he didn't
my
like
God.
the pranks.
No,
That's
he didn't
right.
like him at all.
No.
And then I had an animal running in my ceiling, like
Oh.
some giant, I think it was a hyena. And he's like, he goes, "Do not post that on Facebook." I go, "Okay." So I immediately take my camera and I'm like, "Something's big in the
No.
office here." Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but
Good-
that's funny.
Good times with Roy.
Yeah, we had some fun times. He's a good guy.
Yeah. Well, apparently we're getting someone new. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Oh.
Did you hear?
Mm-mm.
they're changing up the offices.
We got,
Oh.
we had a big meeting
I
yesterday.
thought you have somebody.
They, not anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
So what happens when you work for a publicly
Change.
traded company?
yeah.
They don't mess around. And you don't know what's coming. You know, at least for current, someone was just telling me that they worked for somebody and they were like, "Sorry, we're letting you go, and we're going to walk you out right now."
Oh, thanks.
It's like I know that happens a lot.
Yeah, my friend was working for a company for 21 years. They gave her 6 weeks severance.
Wow.
6 weeks.
Not a lot of time.
Yeah.
You're supposed to get 2 weeks per year.
Wow.
And she didn't even.
Oh, is it a legal thing? I thought companies just
You're
did this.
supposed to.
Or by contract, I guess.
And she didn't even
Oh.
get one. So
Well, what do you mean you get one? She got 6 weeks.
I can't figure out.
Listen to
I
this.
can't do math.
That would have been 3 years.
My husband just told me that the company he used to work for, it's a big outfit in the city, financial institution, that they're trying to consolidate and reduce numbers. And so they offered to people over like 55, right? That you could get 19 months severance plus half of the bonus that you got for last year.
Oh, if only he had stayed with
I
that
mean-
company.
I know.
19 months, long time.
Well, Cisco's
Plus
doing.
half your bonus. So you
Yeah.
probably have like
That's-
2 years.
2 or more.
That's
of
so
income.
great.
Yeah.
That's so great.
But it's also can be harder for older people to
Right.
find jobs. So depending
Right.
on how old you are,
right.
you know, it might be tough for
Yeah.
you to be able to,
Do anything after that.
yeah,
Ooh.
that would be a tough decision for
At
some.
least our job, we can do it till we're 105.
Sean would be like, I'm out of here.
As long as
Right.
you work. Yeah, walking. you know.
Right? As long as you're walking, you can still.
Wow.
Well, listen,
Well,
I think
all
it dep-
right.
you
Just
gotta-
because you can do it doesn't mean you should.
but I think you got to wear like
That's
some
true.
funky outfits and you have to kind of,
Oh, you have to spruce
right?
it up.
You got to spruce it up when
Yeah.
you're that age.
You definitely would.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm following this new guy. I love him. He wears a long leopard coat. So I immediately bought a long leopard coat for the winter. And he wears high heels, shorts, dangling earrings, and a giant hat.
Okay.
He's an agent and he's so fabulous.
Around.
I think Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you
That
know,
makes
it's fun.
sense.
I'm stuck on the heels.
Giant
It's
high
fun.
heels.
Heels.
Mm.
Huh. Yeah.
In Texas.
In Texas.
Texas.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
That was kind of a showstopper for me.
Yeah.
Really?
I have cowboy
Oh,
boots in my
same.
head right
Well,
now.
so
you know?
anyway, so yeah, so we got alerted yesterday that changes are coming.
Okay.
It's a big bummer for us.
Okay.
We loved our manager.
We did.
She was so
She created a
great.
really nice culture.
Where is she?
I don't know.
She's
We told her to come on our team, but I don't think she wants to sell.
Oh, because she
That's the
used to,
manager.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a great person.
Yeah.
hmm
So
I remember dealing with her when she just started. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun. She did a good job in the office.
Yeah.
Good.
Kind of got swept up in corporate stuff, I think. With
Yeah.
The consolidation.
It's not an easy job. When you're a
No.
manager at our company, you have
No.
to recruit.
And you're vulnerable
Numbers.
just as much as we are.
And then you have to, you know,
Numbers.
train all the
Yeah.
new agents.
Yeah.
Training in this job is so hard. It's
You have to listen to a lot of complaints too.
my God. Oh God. Agents love to complain.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Present.
Not
company
Meredith and I, of
excluded.
course.
No, of course.
Yeah.
So as usual, Meredith and I graciously stepped in as faux managers,
Mhm.
FAUX,
We extended our.
because we have been faux managers ever
Basically,
since
ever
Roy
since.
Walker was our manager.
Correct.
So whenever he had to go on a trip, Meredith and I took over.
Right.
We do typically give the disclaimer, though. A true manager would likely not give this advice.
Right.
Right.
So you may or may not want to consider.
Follow it. Right.
Right.
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
You
But
can.
'Cause
And
there's-
At your own risk.
There's-
That's right.
there's-
Be careful
this
where
is
you
what
step.
always.
The Coble Banker manager will tell you.
Yeah.
And this is what we think is the practice.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I see nothing
Book,
wrong
book
with it.
and street.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Book and
Right.
street.
Yeah.
Exactly. Book and
How's your
street.
amazing car? I love the
Which
pictures you
one?
post about it.
It's-
Oh,
No, what?
the big one.
I
The
said,
big,
which
like,
one?
Roadster. The vet. It's a bit.
Oh, it's Corvette. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's great. It's been great.
Tell me
it's
like
awesome.
what you do. Like I kind of think about that. Like what it would be like to just go out for a ride one day.
Wait, can I just say one
should
thing
just-
before we
yeah.
hear from Todd?
Yeah.
Do you know that the song Little Red Corvette's about sex?
Okay. I want to hear about Todd's Corvette.
Wait, did you know that though?
I
Did
not.
you?
I did not.
The way you parked your car sideways, I knew it wouldn't last.
I think we can infer lots of things.
Okay.
from
No,
lots of
people
things.
were like, basically, you're an idiot. You didn't know that.
Oh.
That's Prince, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, makes
All right.
sense.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'll
let's
take
let's
it.
do
Anyway.
a day in the life of Todd.
Anyway,
What's your middle name? Alan?
No.
Oh, what is it? Well, my other cousin Todd. His middle name is
Todd
Alan.
Murray.
Todd
No.
Murray. What is it? Mario?
Close.
Michael?
Starts with an M.
Todd Michael.
No.
Matthew.
No.
Maurice.
No. Okay, I'll just give it up. Mitchell.
Oh, Todd
I wouldn't have
Mitchell.
guessed that.
What a beautiful name.
So that's my
Okay.
mom. You can
So when
hear
you have a
Todd Mitchell.
hot
Ba-
car like yours, this gorgeous vet,
Right.
like when do you drive it?
So on days like this,
Yeah.
you know, they're
Did you
nice.
drive it to ECAT?
I did not.
Oh.
No, I did not. So I am not a collector. So there's a difference in people that collect cars and that want to just buff it like in their garage,
Oh,
or that
okay.
actually want to drive it. So there's two. There's two.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
Ah.
not that. So I just want to drive it.
Yeah.
You know, I have a lot of miles already. But I drive it just in nice weather. I mean,
Okay.
you know, when it gets to be 30, 35 degrees, you can't.
Oh, you can't.
Because
Why?
the tires are slicks and
Oh.
they're thin. There's like no tread.
Okay.
And so you can't it won't stick to the ground.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it gets very difficult, like on off ramps and
Yeah.
making turns. All of
Oh.
a sudden you're sliding.
Even when it's not cold.
No, when it's cold. I'm
Oh,
saying.
got it. Okay.
But if you get in the 40s, it sticks. It'll stick.
Okay.
So I don't go under 40 usually.
Okay.
Taking it out. Rain is fine.
Yep.
People will, oh, don't drive in the rain. But I do.
Okay.
Snow is just not a good idea because it's just not going to go anywhere.
Oh, got it.
Just nice weather, and I drive it just
And like
anywhere.
if it's like Sunday and it's going to be beautiful out,
Yeah.
where would you go?
Well, most recently, I haven't really gone anywhere, but probably like Plymouth would be
Okay.
nice, like down at Court Street or down East Bay area.
It's a
Yeah.
nice
Sometimes
drive.
you just like to park and you just get out, you sit, whatever.
Yeah, you go for a ride.
Yeah, just go for a
Yeah.
ride. I went to like Foxborough, like Patriot Place
Yeah.
a lot because it's fun to park in the big lot and just
Yeah.
kind of walk around. But I don't go anywhere where like I'm showing the car.
Yeah.
You know what I
Oh,
mean? Like
okay.
I just pull in like a regular person and
You
then.
don't do a parade or anything like that.
Yeah, no, I don't do any of that.
I watched
There's a lot of
an
people-
antique car parade recently. It was so much
A
fun.
car parade.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that have asked for stuff
Okay.
like that. Like
Yeah.
when Oliver Ames graduated, like, oh, can you bring the car?
Yeah.
Because they did the parade.
Yeah.
So we brought Callie's truck instead. You
Oh,
know.
okay.
Oh.
But
What
but
about the prom? A prom parade. They did that in Duxbury.
So we did the prom, but
They didn't do a prom parade?
No. But I
Oh.
had it over there at the, at the library, and
Did she
everybody was
ride
taking pictures.
For the prom in that car?
No, she didn't. But they sat. All the girls sat in it, took
Oh, okay.
pictures and
Yeah.
everything.
I did. Did you,
You did?
Meredith?
No.
You didn't? You didn't do that for homecoming, Queen?
No, we had a float.
I drove around in a convertible.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all you. That's all.
That's
I do, really.
fun.
I've never been the type to
But when you go to Patriots Place, you probably have to park far away.
I mean, I try to, or just
Yeah.
find a really good end spot or something
Yeah.
like that. But you want to be careful because it's just, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody
yeah.
cares.
Nobody
Yeah.
cares.
And the parking spaces are so close to each
Yeah,
other.
they are.
Yeah.
So I go over like where like the Brigham and Women's is over there.
Yeah,
and kind of
right.
just find extra
Yep.
space.
Or you should go somewhere where they valet. But
Right.
and you say keep my car out front.
Right. So
Because that's what Tony does.
So we always do that.
Yeah.
So even like Foxwoods or wherever, you always see a few right there.
Right.
I
So-
learned something about Foxwoods with cars though, because
Oh.
my sister-in-law worked there, and there was a big incident because it was a very high-end vehicle
Mm,
that was damaged from the valet,
really?
and it wasn't covered
Oh, God.
because we're a sovereign state. Keep it in mind.
Well, it's funny because at Foxwoods, I don't give the keys. I just say, hey, here's $50.
Yeah.
Give me a ticket, but I'm just going to put it over there. And they're like, yep, go ahead. And I just
Oh,
park. And I just
smart.
park.
Yeah.
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 So smart.
But I didn't know that. But I
Yeah.
now will
Now
never
you know.
release the key.
Right. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Meredith. That was a good one.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. But like
At
at
Twin
Plymouth.
River, I do the same thing.
Yeah, at what's that restaurant?
Cove.
Something Bay.
East Bay.
Yeah, East Bay.
Oh, East Bay, yeah.
Yeah, they have all those parking spaces right front.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
But the summer's over. You're not going to go down.
No,
there.
I'm not going there now.
No, you got to wait.
So then you just put it in the garage, put a sheet over it or whatever
Yep,
it is,
and that's it.
and
And it sits
and then
there.
you get so excited, like I do with the patio, to open it up, like the first
Yeah, it's
one.
exciting.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
isn't
it's
that
exciting.
the kind of car you have to start?
Yeah.
You have to
it-
start those cars a lot or they
Right.
break down.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
right.
like Cliggy has a Porsche
Yeah.
and you have to start it all the
Right.
time.
Yeah. So I went away for a week and, I came back and I started it. It was like, I'm
Oh,
like,
really?
Okay, let's go.
Oh.
But
Come on, baby.
anything over a week, there's a port in the side
Okay.
where we can plug it into the wall. So
What is
like-
it's electric?
no,
Oh.
but it keeps the battery
Oh.
top shelf.
Juiced up.
Yeah,
Because it's just high end.
yeah.
Yeah, performance.
High end cars, you have to start, Meredith.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
it
gotta be
seems
careful.
like
It's
a lot of
crazy.
work.
Yeah.
It sort of is.
Yeah.
Just
But a
making
labor of
sure
love.
it's okay.
Yeah.
But I love it, and I don't
Yeah.
do anything else.
It's your
That's my
thing.
hobby.
Yeah. it's your
Right.
thing.
I need more hobbies.
Well, okay, we're not going to go through this again, Todd. There's lots of things you
Not
can
right
do.
now.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Not on air.
Not on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
Anyway.
Todd joined us at Family Fun at Weinstein Wednesday at Tasso's a couple weeks ago.
I still haven't been invited.
Oh well,
Yeah.
you need to sort of do that.
Just saying.
Did you have fun?
I love it.
I know.
It's so
Well-
funny because it's like to get there, it's like a thing. But then once
Once
you
you're
do
there,
it, you're
it's
like,
like-
this is great.
Right.
I mean, the food was fantastic.
I've heard all
but
about the fries.
They're all fun.
The Oprah
Yeah, I
fries.
said the last time
We didn't.
we liked them, but yeah.
Oh, last time there was another time.
Well, no, it was last
I
time.
think-
Well, no, because you were talking the whole time. I couldn't even eat it.
Right, we didn't.
By
eat
the
it at
time
all.
you stopped talking, it was cold and I
Well,
wanted to go
what-
home.
You ask questions.
Well, I'm just going to show up on a Wednesday.
You
Yeah.
should, yeah.
Because over the summer, I was like, I'm not going to wait for an invitation to Duxbury. So I just showed up and I
Right.
said, thanks, Steph, for inviting us. And she goes, I didn't actually invite you. I was like, I know, but I'm just
I'm here anyway.
giving
Yeah,
you
she goes,
pleasantries.
thank you so much for inviting us.
Okay.
I'm like, I didn't.
Any of you guys. I didn't invite anyone.
Right,
I
right.
didn't invite, right, no
Right.
one. I
What
couldn't.
is this group? What
I-
is this
You
group?
kind of put it out there.
I put it out there and I didn't do invites because you can't.
Yeah.
You have to, people just have
True.
to
Well,
call.
also with invites, there's expectations,
Right,
True.
right?
right. So I didn't invite. So
You didn't
Meredith,
feel like you had to put out a platter of cheese and
I didn't do
crackers.
anything.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't
don't
really want them.
I don't really like entertaining like that
Yeah.
anyway. So
No.
this was the first year I learned because I always felt like I did have to give lunch to everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is
You don't.
exhausting.
No.
Yeah.
So I told everybody, bring your own lunch.
Right.
Well, people are happy to just have a spot on the beach
That's it.
that they can come
Exactly.
to. It's not a big deal because you
Right.
park and walk right out.
Sweating.
And
They all,
I
You're
had
good.
one
Is it
friend that she goes, oh, I didn't have time to stop for lunch. Okay, so then that turned into a whole thing. So then I had to send Anthony
oh.
get lunch,
Yeah.
leave the beach.
And he's like, okay, I'm going.
and he'll
okay.
do it because he
Yeah, he'll
does
do it.
everything
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he's a mensch.
Yeah.
can't you DoorDash?
To the beach?
I'm new to DoorDash. My kids
Probably.
have discovered
You
it.
probably could.
Yeah.
You'd have to go meet them. You know,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But probably could. The only thing about DoorDash and everything is just it's gotten so expensive compared to
it's-
where it was.
What's
So
cheap now?
outrageous.
Tell me one thing that's cheap.
Well, nothing. But I'm just saying.
You can't even get penny candy for a penny.
Yeah. Two of my kids did DoorDash.
And what'd they
One
get?
did Pliables. The other one did
Oh,
Pliable.
pliables?
wings.
I don't care.
Oh.
a wing place. It's not my thing either,
Oh.
but it was
Oh.
$50 for
Yeah, this is what I'm
two
saying.
teenagers.
Right. I went to, so my daughter, so Callie loves Fuel House right there. So
Okay.
Fuel House, Brockton right
Yeah.
there. And they do the nutrition drinks
Yeah.
or whatever it is. And I'm like, okay. So I went a few times and it was okay. And I just went yesterday
Yeah.
and I'm like, I need a little something, vitamin
Yeah.
B or something.
Yeah.
And I get it. And it was $11.50
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Shut up.
yeah. And I'm like, okay. Here's my card.
But the kids do
I'm
it.
so
But-
sick of
and
it.
I know. I just
Yeah.
can't do. I'm not going to do that. It's
No.
too much money.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, kids do.
11,
get price
11,
much.
11.
Yeah.
It's $70,
Right.
$80,
Yes.
$100 for 10 of them.
Yes.
What?
Ridiculous.
Right.
But you're right.
Even
Everything's
Starbucks. I
expensive.
mean, I don't know.
I don't get Starbucks anymore.
Okay, all right.
It's not worth it to me because I just drink black coffee.
Hey, I
Oh,
want to.
okay.
I want to say something. Speaking of value,
Yo, yo, yo.
So,
I've been looking at values of single family home rentals in Easton.
And
They're insane.
really?
So then I took a look at in the 5 range. Let's say a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, $550. Let's say current interest rates with 10% down. It runs you a little over $3,000.
For 2 bedrooms?
3-bedroom,
Three
just a cute
bedrooms.
little house,
Okay,
right?
yep.
Easton Center, let's say $550.
Yeah, yeah.
sorry.
10% down. Then I'm sorry, opposite. 10% down, you're up around like the 33 range,
Mhm.
34. You can rent that place if you put just 20% down, right? If you're an investor, you're doing cash anyway. But here, let's say you're doing 20% down, you're buying it. You're going to be cash positive by about $300 a month if you rent it.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
That's pretty good in today's day and age.
I mean, you got to make something or else it's not worth doing.
Yeah.
You know,
10%
yeah.
or almost 10% each month. That's pretty good. And then the value of that property is going to increase too.
Well, yeah.
So I
Should
think-
you rent out your house?
Well, we
after
talked
the
to that
kitchen
lady. Remember
reno?
she had a portfolio of 6 single family homes
Yes.
that she rented out. She had a rock solid lease.
Angela does the same thing.
Yeah, didn't have any problems. I mean,
Right.
you've got liability. If you have one single family, it's a lot of risk, right? You just have one.
Like
If
one.
you have few of them and that's your portfolio, pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. So we met 2 women that for investments bought single family homes.
And they just kept that little portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
So you have a vacancy.
Yeah.
You know, the other ones can sustain. So it's like a
And-
multi-concept.
And
I mean,
Angela had she had a sheet of questions. And if you didn't answer even one of them, you were out.
Yeah.
Very strict
Yeah.
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 for who's renting out the houses.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you have to, be selective.
And then if you're in a nice community and you're renting it, that portfolio of single family homes is definitely eclipsing a multifamily market, right? Let's say you have 6 single family homes in a town like Easton that you're renting out. The value of the total portfolio is going to be massive
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
as opposed to just
Yeah.
single family homes. Risk is lower, obviously, with a multi. But
Right.
anyway, this is new data that I was just taking a look
That's
at.
good.
Thanks.
Yeah. The rents are high, though.
Are you seeing any negative impact of the NAR?
I mean, a little bit, not a lot, but just some, I've heard a little bit of feedback regarding that the buyers are just not wanting to sign anything.
Yeah.
And I don't really get that far with it because I'm not
Yeah.
in it then.
Yeah.
But I've had 2 so far come to me and say, can you explain
Oh,
what
yeah.
this is? And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, you
Yeah.
know. But I guess that would be the only negative thing that I hear, other than just people, I don't want to pay. Do I have to pay? I'm not
Yeah.
sure. It's the craziest thing in the world because everything, it's still the same. It's
Yeah.
Still the
It's
same.
the same.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's killing me because I don't know.
I went on, we talked about this in the office. I went on 2 listing appointments yesterday, and I explained to them, and I'm like, everything's the same.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there's a checkbox on the buyer contract that says, please don't show me any homes that the seller's not paying out a buyer concession. So people can just check that off. So
Right.
as a seller, why would you want a much smaller pool of people coming?
Right.
Right. You're
That's so
They're limiting.
stupid.
Here, this is the limiting clause.
Yeah.
So
Right.
10 people were going to come.
Right.
But 1 is going to come. You
Exactly.
can check it here or check it here. I don't know. It's up
Right.
to you.
So just pay out
So for
like
sellers,
you
I get
always
it.
have.
Right. For sellers, I get it. And the buyer's not wanting to execute it. It's just, it is a contract. It does obligate them the money, but we try to explain that,
Yeah.
you're right now, you're not going to
You're
have
not
to lay that out,
exactly.
you know?
And
it's,
But I
if
think
the
that there's some
lenders would
fear.
allow it, right? If the lenders would just allow you to roll it in, it's just not that big of a deal. It's just
Right.
going to be like anything, you monthly, you roll
But
it
they
into
don't
your
even
monthly
have to at this point because
No,
the
they
sellers they're like, we get it.
Yeah.
And
Right.
and at
Yeah.
the end of the day, the buyers are the only ones ever bringing money to the table anyway. So they're ultimately paying in the end
Yeah.
anyway.
Right.
I'm just waiting for there to be like another rollout of lawsuits though.
Oh, there's going to be for buyers that can't afford, let's say, an agent
Yeah.
and sellers aren't paying out and they have to go right to the listing agent. And then something goes wrong because now the buyer has no representation. So now they're going to sue the seller. It's already rolled out. It's already happening, folks. Don't do that. Just pay out
Just
2.5%.
I mean, it was that way from the inception. And it's just so
Yeah.
odd that some lawyers and some plaintiffs were sitting around
Big money
Missouri.
grab.
We're in Missouri
Big
doing
money grab.
nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do in Missouri, but they were doing nothing. And they're like, I'm just unhappy. So let's just do this. And they
Right.
did it. And
And it worked. And they
And
got
it-
big.
it
Right.
worked.
So
It
they
worked.
got all this
And they
money.
ruined everything.
They
Right.
ruined
they
everything.
ruined everything.
Right.
For nothing. For just,
Now
to
it's
be
just
paid.
more paperwork.
yeah.
And now you have to call the agent because some
I mean, are you
offices aren't.
signing those agreements? Are you having
I've
those?
always done a buyer agreement.
Really?
Always. Since
I've
the change
never.
was made in 2005.
Still?
Well,
Oh, okay.
yeah, no, I mean,
I feel
Kinda.
Plead the
that
fifth on that one.
I'm not.
Fifth Amendment.
You haven't hired me
Say
until you sign an agreement,
Oh, okay.
just
Fair
like with a
enough.
listing agreement.
yeah.
All right.
You haven't hired me.
Okay.
So I don't feel like I'm authorized to act on your behalf without that.
All right. That makes sense.
It's a good point.
That's a good point.
Meredith,
yeah. 'Cause
Meredith
they can
is
just
like
walk.
an attorney.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
there
good
she
one.
is. I know.
Right.
Well, that's like the door closed thing.
Yeah. We're like,
I come in.
once we're together, but I might not want to work with you.
You might not.
right.
Right.
No.
So you should be able to have a little probationary period.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
But who's looking to see if these
Nobody.
contracts are
well,
signed?
that's funny because you see all the memes going on in
Yeah.
some videos now.
Yeah.
like
Right.
the NAR police.
They're like,
You're
you are under arrest.
You
for
did not.
not-
You showed that house without a buyer agreement.
Right.
Turn around. Like what? You
It's like
know?
the same. It's almost like the
It's
same
crazy.
thing before, and it's the same thing as
They're going to have
not.
to send out testers.
But Meredith is
I've
Yeah.
heard about testers.
Right.
for
Yeah,
25
Oh yeah,
years.
they
I've
go.
never
They're going to
seen a
send out
tester.
Sting.
testers.
There's going to be a sting.
Ooh, I'm scared. It's like the same
like a
thing.
liquor sting.
Right when we're supposed to get
You serve.
right when we're supposed to get the mass disclosure signed, I can count on my hand how many times you had a mass disclosure signed before you showed a house. To me, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now there's
Sign
just,
this or I can't
right, and
let
now
you in the
there's
door.
just it's a
Right.
cute little 2 lines on the new contract that says, seller will pay 2.5% to the buyer agent broker.
Oh, it says it right.
Yeah, it says it right on the offer.
So it's done.
And folks, just so you know, we're not getting 2.5% in our pockets.
No.
That
Right.
2.5% goes to our brokerage.
Just like the TV shows and the tax man
and the tax
and
man.
all our licensure and
marketing.
everything else, and
Exactly. So
marketing
at the end of the
and
day, we're making nothing.
everything else.
Anyway, that's it, folks. That's all we have time
Holy
for.
moly.
We've already gone through an hour.
Can you imagine?
See, and I feel like you didn't secretly even want to come.
Of course I did.
yeah. Will you come again?
I will. Let's do it.
You know you have to come on again.
Yeah, we got to do it.
All right.
We gotta
All right.
do
Maybe
it.
Well,
next time we'll do some faux legal scenarios.
all
yeah, we
right.
can do that. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. That will be
That will
attorney
be fun.
Todd, I already forgot your middle
How
name.
do they find you?
Todd
Come
Mitchell,
on, it's
attorney
like a
Todd
family, and she's
Mitchell.
forgetting my name.
What are your social handles so people can follow you?
So let's see. Instagram is I don't use my name, so it's Lawway20, LAWWAY 20, Lawway20,
Wait, you got some
And
good
that's
TikToks too.
and that's everything. TikTok, Instagram.
Yeah, because you do a lot of social. It's good.
Yeah,
stuff.
you do.
You know, I play around because I was representing some big creators back in the day, so
Yeah,
I just
it's
fool
fun.
around.
Yeah.
I just fool
It's fun
around.
to be
Yeah.
creative.
Yeah.
It is fun.
Yeah.
You and
Well,
I,
thanks.
we have a creative side because we're cousins.
That's right.
And I'm basically the heir to Mammoth Mart.
Pretty much.
Okay. All
Can I
right,
have some,
guys.
please?
No. All right. Thank you, Cousin Todd.
Thanks, Cousin Todd.
You're welcome, you guys. Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.
for
All
having
right.
me.
Have a good
Thanks
day,
for joining us.
y'all.